you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. We've got the visiting team and the home team. And here is Williamson. Now the starting group for the visitors. Here is Samuels. And it's Williamson missing. And too long on the shot. The pass to Samuels. Out to the wing. Launches it. And no good. Rebounded by Ward.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
20 feet out. He gets that one. First quarter, just over a minute played. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Rebounded by Ward.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Williamson, the pass to Ward. Here's Smith. Puts up a three. They get the rebound, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
High arcing shot.
Boy, they are frigid right now. I mean, failing to connect on their first 4 attempts.
Now here's Williamson. Not a lot of room. And here's the fast break. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Pass to Smith. Now here's Williamson. He's guarded closely. Shot's good by Samuel.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella, guys. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
Now here's Williamson. Tipped away. And so the ball's out of bounds. Powell touched it last. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, just 5 to shoot. Samuel. Here's Ward. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Covered by Bellamy. 6 on the shot clock. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
Planks the putback jam. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. The three-pointer, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
No dice from the high post. Shiki. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
You know, trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
1:27 left to play in the first quarter. Poked away. Tarzuski, shot clock at 6, and he can't stop the run as he misses.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
55 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Passes it to Bellamy. From 10 feet out. No good there. They need to stop this run.
You know what, Kev? I think it's time to switch some things up, either by going to your bench or with a different look defensively to disrupt their rhythm.
Drops in the tray.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
To the paint, here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the jam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
And so it's the home team with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. If you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Irving from long range. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Pass to Johnson. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
Now here's Williamson. Smith the pass to Steele. Back to Smith. Now Williamson dishes it to Smith. The rebound by Johnson.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
He's covered by Irving. 5 to shoot.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
No question who's been in control of this game.
Boy, they have really taken charge here.
Williamson's gone 1 of 4 from the field. Johnson outside. Shoots it up. Offensive rebound. Down low. Zhang. And that one is hammered home.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
The pass to Williamson. Kicks it to Irving. On the wing, Irving. He dishes it to Williamson. Another shot. He lays it in.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
It's taken away by Smith. And here comes Smith leading the fast break. On the wing, Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That shot off. Johnson with the defensive effort. Lays it up off the glass.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position. And team strategies mostly guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
The dish now to Samuels. Pass to Steele. Got it. Good job in the low post.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
Outs one up. It's deflected. To the inside. Passes it to Ward. Unloads from 13. And he drops that one in. Ward's got 7 points.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Rebound by Smith.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement. And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
It would take a major comeback for them to get back into this game.
And the chances of that happening don't look good.
Will it go? And he gets it to go.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
58 seconds left in the second quarter. Now the pass to Samuels. Shoots off the step back. Up again. It's good on the putback.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Samuels. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Got a piece of it, and he recovers it. Second chance shot. second attempt doesn't fall. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. The home team delivering the blowout. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Taking a look at this home squad. Kenny, some perspective please.
That was the half of the super sub for them. A lot of offense coming off the bench, and that's such a luxury to have that kind of firepower available. There were times when the pace picked up when the second unit came into the game, and that's the best part, having a bunch of guys who's ready at the drop of a hat.
Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
Well, they struggle in a number of areas. Protecting the rim is really at the top of the list. They haven't made that a priority. They haven't put forth a whole lot of effort. You got to protect the rim.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good.
Take shots and miss. I pray it, be it, delete it. Maybe it's cause of my peas. But I was broke, still getting blows. Still make you gal love beef. They like me for some reason. Tap that, then leave it. Just let me be, just let me be. Yeah. With my Tina, how you feel? How you feel? Money gon' look right left. Money gon' look right. Belly got full, now I got that meal. I feel good, I feel alive. Higher, push it, higher, push it. How you feel now? What are you feeling? Money gon' look right left. Money gon' look. I got bigger, I used to be little. My belly got full, now I got that meal. They used to cut, used to diss, used to fight. Now they ask me how I feel. Go higher, get that bitch in the car. She go, yeah. Stepped in there like rah, run train DLR. They go, yeah. Throwing them E's over air. That's cause only G's over air. For the P's in the air, told them that 17 was a year. Moving B in again, fuck it all straight to the money. Check, ooh la la. They go, yeah. Now we step so clean. With my Tina, how you feel? How you feel? Money gon' look right left. Money gon' look right. Belly got full, now I got that meal. I feel good, I feel alive. Higher, push it, higher, push it. How you feel now? What are you feeling? Money gon' look right left. Money gon' look. I got bigger, I used to be little. My belly got full, now I got that meal. They used to cut, used to diss, used to fight. Now they ask me how I feel. Living out my dream, my life is different. If I want it, then I'ma get it. Living every day like it's Christmas. Cause I'm gifted. And I know what my gift is. And I know that I'm gifted. And I know what my gift is.
I got a whole lot of
people that's been counting on me. Got this bad little shawty going down on it. I met shorty and we connected like the Wi-Fi. Hopped in the Phantom, disappeared like wildlife. I told that I would make it, they say no way. Watch them that might eat up off of your plate. They caught me sliding on the E-way with the heat on the seat. I got tennis chains with crosses, but I still keep a piece. See, I was 12 years with a Tommy fit, 15 cranking Bobby. I was 17 years on this earth when I popped the perk when my body itch. Need a pound of blow when I'm drowning slow. I was down below, word to Roddy Rich. We was slap boxing, no karate kid. So to see the difference with a lot of shit. And my
Big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You've got Williamson, and it's Samuels in at the 2. Teardrop shot. It doesn't go for him. Shot on the wing. Count that one. Samuels got 7 points in the game. Samuels gone 50% from the field, 3 of 6. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. On Friday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic. And then on Saturday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Here's Williamson. Here's Steele. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
With the floater, Powell. Lock at 6. The offensive rebound, and the shot is good.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Here's Smith. Nice shot from the wing.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Offline from the high post.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Samuels the pass to Williamson. Here's Steele. Misses from close range. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And it goes down 2 points.
Timeout.
He's got 6.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Johnson with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. 6 to shoot. Pass to Ward. Lets it go from 14. And it's off the back rim. No good. And he makes good on the layup.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Bellamy. Sinks the triple. Bellamy's got 6.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
The 3. Rebounded by Ward. Ward's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Clark, the NBA gives out so many awards at the end of the season. Is there an award missing that you'd like to see?
You know what? I think think they've got the bases covered really well with the number of awards they give out, Kevin, but I would like to perhaps see consideration given to a sophomore campaign award. That would be kind of cool because sometimes the Rookie of the Year, at least recently, has been a little cloudy because a rookie had been in the league a year, Ben Simmons, case in point, and then was counted. It was actually technically his second year, but his first year of playing. Well, a sophomore award might be something worth adding to the list.
That's a great idea. Ball's knocked loose. Covered by Bellamy. Pass to Johnson. 4 on the clock. From deep three-point range, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the home team has possession. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Bellamy passes to Ward. Back to Bellamy. Launches a three. A rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Yeah, 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
Trying his luck from deep. Bangs home the trifecta. 8 points for him.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Back to Bellamy. Takes the 13-footer. It's good. Bellamy's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Bellamy's gone 3 of 6 shooting from the field, 50% so far. Tarzuski, no good from 11 feet. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Here's Tate. Johnson with the block. They recover it. Kicks it to Bellamy. Tries yet again. Tate tips it back in.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great positioning.
Shot to stop the run. Zhang off the mark. And as we conclude the 3rd quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The home team delivering the blowout. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Wagner, and it's Tate in at the center, locking down the middle. Shots good by Samuel.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Regarding super teams, Clark, you and I have talked a lot about this. Many fans view them in a negative light, but they're actually something we've seen around in this game for a long time.
Yeah, you're right. So often we become prisoners of the present and we forget about what transpired in the past, but the Celtics in the 60s were as dominant as any team in the history of the game. The Lakers in the 80s, the Bulls in the 90s. But I guess fans have a complaint because they feel those teams came together more organically compared to what seems to be a movement by free agents that has led to dominant championship teams, although the Warriors pretty much have built their championship team through the draft.
Knocked away. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Webster, that's for two, and they crash in right away with the quick shot. Webster's got his first bucket of the night. To the left wing, lets the three fly. Rebound by Webster.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Knocks it loose, and so out of bounds it goes. And they'll keep possession. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. On the wing, Irving. No good on the three. And they're pushing it up. And he stepped in the line, so they turn it over.
So that's just another mistake. I mean, they got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Now here's Webster. He's covered closely. And they're running from about 19 feet. That one's not going to go.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Here's Wagner. Here's Tate. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And he can't get the first one. Last season, the NBA announcing the launch of a league in Africa, along with FIBA. Clark, what do you think of that move?
I think it's another example, Kevin, of the globalization of the game and the NBA's intentional, purposeful way of expanding and continuing to grow the game for the sake of the business of basketball, which is a game that obviously you and I love.
And Clark, we see so many foreign players come into the NBA and play well. Not just play, but play well.
Yeah, and not just Africa, although
right.
a number of players from Africa, but a number of different countries have signed on. It could make for a more exciting league.
Count it.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Webster passes to Wagner. It's stolen. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Webster with it. On the wing, Irving. And here is Webster. Pass to Wagner. 5 on the clock. Here's Irving. Here's Tate, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. First free throw is good. Clark, there are a lot of factors a free agent puts into selecting the new team that he goes to. Talk about the factors that aren't basketball for these free agents.
Well, I think you could see some of them if you gave it some thought, Kevin. You think about a market size, nightlife for some guys is important, business opportunities when you think about places like Silicon Valley or New York or Los Angeles, season of life for the individual player in terms of his family and where he might want to reside after he's done playing. So there are a number of different things that contribute to free agents making moves from one team to the next.
Now, did you have a family, Clark, when you played your last couple years in the NBA?
We were were without children, but it was Rosie and I. We've been married 4 years, and then our family started right after I retired.
That one is off. That one misses. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. Cheeky, he's guarded by Murphy. Dishes it to Webster. 6 on the shot clock. And the pass to Tate. No good with the wing jumper. So the wing on the left. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Pass to Wagner. It's good from long range.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here's the floater. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance buckets. They can make a big difference.
Outside, Webster. Here's Tate. Banked in off the glass.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
It's good.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Here's Webster. Shoots. Misses there. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you later.
Know what I'm saying? Fuck what y'all niggas doing, what you got going on. What's that? Yeah, know what I'm saying? Real niggas in that motherfucker, man. Hell yeah, y'all nigga lame there. Y'all nigga, man. Know what I'm saying?
If young Metro don't trust you, I'm gonna shoot you.
Ain't no complaints. Nah. Racks in the bank. Racks. Fuck what you think. Huh? We got some rank. Leo S. things. Wow. Robbing the bank. Bang. Pull out the bank. Wow. You was a stranger. We don't relate. No. Racks in the safe. Steak on my plate. My sons are done. My bitch Amazon. Bang. My plug is hung. She fucking for sons. I wanna be like Muhammad Ali. Hang on the ropes and I beat you to sleep. Talk to get money cause talk is too cheap. $250,000 when you open my brief. Celebrity status, so keep this shit brief. Draco by me cause I keep it in reach. No nigga that do that shit like that boy me. There's word on the street, let me preach, let me preach. Listen little nigga, sometimes you don't speak. Pull out that stick and I'm sweeping the street. I make $250,000 every week. She sucked out my soul, it's making me weak. I've been on Percocets for the last week. Sipping on lean, I'm sleep. Geek, move out the way, beat. Riding the waves to see deep. Ain't no complaints. Nah. Racks in the bank. Racks. Fuck what you think. Huh? We got some rank. Leo S. things. Wow. Robbing the bank. Bang. Pull out the bank. Wow. You was a stranger. We don't relate. No. Racks in the rack. Racks in the safe. Steak on my plate. My sons are done. My bitch Amazon. Bang. My plug is hung. She fucking for son.
At 17, I wanted everything that was in store. At 23, I bought it all just to make sure. Yeah. Fuck a delay. Yeah. They gotta pay. Yeah. Like it's back in the day. Racks in the what? Racks in the safe. Look at my face, up there with the grace. Steps that I take, you can't retrace. Yo, Metro on base, me I'm just base. Can't afford no mistakes, everything just in case. Billboard where I play, they welcome me, I overstayed. I'm a huncho, I'm the boss. My set taking off. Polo used to be Lacoste. Water used to be the tap, nigga, not the boss. Damn, things changed.